Etta Baker of Morganton, North Carolina, is one of the finest guitarists in the Piedmont blues tradition. She learned this smooth, rhythmic style of picking from her father in the early 1900s. Etta is a winner of the National Folk Heritage Award as well as the North Carolina Heritage Award, making her a living national treasure. That's beautiful, Etta. Where did you learn going down the road feeling bad?
Just from Daddy.
From Daddy. And where did he learn it, do you suppose?
He learned that from his daddy.
From his daddy. Now, how did you learn to play this guitar?
My dad, he set me up in the middle of the bed, and he'd lay the guitar across, and I'd note from the top. He knew I had my fingers in the right place, but I wasn't getting much sound.
You were just 3 years old?
I like about a month being 3.
That's amazing. And you once told me that you still practice an hour a day.
Right.
And you've been doing that since you were 3.
For a long, long time, about 89 years.
What's so great about your music is that we're hearing something that goes back into the late 1800s or middle 1800s. And I know one of the very first early styles of blues guitar was the slide guitar. People would put a bottleneck on their finger or a piece of pipe.
Yeah, Dad would cut a bottleneck and he would saw around it a little bit and then rub it with a big, heavy, coarse thread and get it hot and hit it and it would pop off.
What kind of bottle did he use to do that?
Well, some of Granddad's whiskey bottles.
There you go. Looks like you got some beautiful apples here in your garden.
That's due to be a yellow delicious, but it's kind of late.
Now you've lived to be 91 years old.
Didn't know a doctor till I was 89.
Wow. What's your philosophy on that?
Working hard, that's good for you.
What kind of work do you like to do?
I do all of my yard work, hedge cutting and all of that.
What is it that you love so much about gardening?
Well, I guess I took that after my mama. She loved it.
Etta, you told me one time you didn't feel old till you were 90.
No, I didn't.
What's your motto?
Well, I won't give up.
Just keep on going. Do you think your music helped you stay alive a long time?
Oh, yeah.
In what way?
You get to playing and it makes you feel good and you forget your troubles.
Now, the Carolina Breakdown is one of the first blues tunes, is the first blues tune your father ever heard.
That's the first one I heard him play.
Yeah, and the first one he ever heard too, wasn't it? You're playing in what we call the Piedmont blues style, where you're playing with your thumb and your pointer finger, and that's playing all the notes. The thumb's playing the bass notes, the pointer finger's playing the melody notes. And you're really one of the people who play this that learned it from folks who learned it way back in the late 1800s. So let's take one of those old tunes that came from your grandfather. So way back in the 1800s, Railroad Bill. Let's try that one. Did you have a lot of brothers and sisters in your family?
Mm-hmm.
How many?
There was 8 in all, 4 of each.
And which one were you? Were you the youngest?
Mm-hmm.
So did anybody else play music in your family?
Yeah, all of my sisters and brothers played.
When you were younger, did you ever think about, maybe you'd go out and play professionally?
That's what I always wanted to do.
Oh, really?
Oh, yeah. This man came down from Portland, Oregon, and he said, "Etta, why would you work so hard when you could pick up your guitar and make it easy?" And this was on Wednesday. And I got to thinking about what he said, and I went to the office and I told him that I was quitting Friday, and I did. I gave him a 3-day notice.
You're still learning new songs?
Mm-hmm, trying to.
How do you go about learning a song? Because you don't read music. Do you listen to records and learn them, or how do you?
No, I don't like to take other people's music.
You just get them in your head?
Mm-hmm. And I dream a lot of my chords.
You dream your chords?
I dream the Kentucky rag.
That you had a dream about?
Yeah, and it was like putting a crossword puzzle together. This was about 2:45, and I slipped my sister's guitar out from under her bed, and I went out on the porch and put my dream together.
Etta, thanks for being with us today.
Oh, I have really, really enjoyed it.
Let's close out with one of your classic tunes, the One Dime Blues.
One Dime Blues.